Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 226. So let's kick this off, do the intro, do some checks, and I'll be with you a minute. Hey Robert, Shirley. That's my Arnie impersonation. So yeah, no trolls. The moderators will boot you, and just have some fun. No swearing. We'll see how it goes today. I was thinking about opening it up to some chatters at the end. But I might do a separate live for that. We'll see how we go, because of the trolls situation. Nasty people out there. Always try to ruin a good thing. Let me just get rid of echo. YouTube is way behind. Is it working? Looks alright. Side chat's going. It's at least 30 seconds behind. Okay, so here we go in the side chat. Who's with us today? I better type my welcome message. I keep forgetting to do it. Whoa. So we got new days. Live stream. So my Sunday bunks are now Saturday debunks, and Robert's doing his on Sundays now. So, but should be better suitable time on Sunday afternoon for Robert's shows, which does UFO cases, and I should be less yawny, hopefully. Although, yeah, it's very hard to sleep sometimes, especially in summer. So what are we doing today? Debunks and Secureteam, I suppose, and SuspectSky. Some funny one that they put up as UFO. Frank, how's it going? Cosmic Engineer. I don't think I've seen you around before. Ingrid, I don't think I've heard you before. Island, is it? So, Tommy, I've seen Tommy before. What are you up to? Oh yeah, that's right, you're working, aren't you? Oh well, so I thought I'll start with a joke just to lighten it up first. How does a hedgehog have sex? The answer is very carefully. Because hedgehogs we have here in New Zealand, I'm not sure that they were introduced. I guess they were from UK. Hedgehog. So when you see a hedgehog, you know what I mean. It's kind of a bit like a porcupine, but kind of cute, like a little bear thing. And Charlie just really hates him. Charlie's my dog, Charlie Roo. He just go berserk for him, and they come in the garden at night. So yeah, they're pretty prickly. So how do they have sex? Very carefully. So porcupine is a lot bigger version, I suppose. Porcupine. Bigger version, different slidey quills. I suppose they're related. Kind of looks similar, don't they? But what's that got to do with UFOs? Nothing. Just break the air. And so you can see we've got a few tabs open there. Aleka. Taylor. Well, get his name right. His new spelling is Taylor. So he's a Thai layer. Cockner, not Clockner. Because he's got a thing for hookers. But anyway, we'll get on to him in a minute. So, first up. So I had this guy troll me on Twitter in the week, saying try and debunk this. Okay, so I brought up some snapshots because he blocked me, of course. And he's showing this blurry image here. How many times do we get this on Twitter? You know, just rubbish, isn't it? Blurry image of so-called that white tic tac. I sort of noticed it straight away. Here's a bigger picture. There it is there, I think. He says, oh, that's a real UFO coming down in Area 51. Of course, it's in Utah. Someone's tried to switch the image around and remove the color. Of course, they choose the worst slide ever, right? Could be that bit there, or it could be that bit there, because we've got no color to go on. But anyway, yeah, I called him out on it straight away. They said to me, it looks like that Utah video. And I debunked it as a white plane, which I got up here, right? The white plane. That particular one there. Yeah, there was a plane flying this way, although I can't see it on this snapshot, and there was a plane that was flying alongside it. So I wasn't sure if the image had been inverted or flipped, but it's more likely this plane coming this way was filming it in that particular location. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. But we could see it was this kind of skinny shape once it went across the mountain thing. So that was a recap on that one anyway. Don't know if we can see the flight number there or not. Bit blurry in it. What else did we get? What did you say here? You know it's real? Yes, there's a real plane. This is why you won't shut up. These images have never been debunked. Well, I did. You don't even know the time, date. Yes, I do, because it was a MUFON case. Someone just ripped it from there and put it up on the net. Or the pilot put it up on his Facebook first without any flight number. These images were sourced. You're a total clown. You're another biased skeptic, fraud with no scientific training. Ah, good one. So all those years at university didn't mean anything, right? Like you are authority. Well, if you've got knowledge, you are. Debunk this. This is real. Roswell dropped right into your lap. Gullible fool, right? So just recapping that one with that idiot. As you see, I don't take too kindly to trolls and idiots. I normally get the upper hand on them. So what are you guys saying? Close escape. So what's going on there? Out there giving some info under the last video. What's this one? Yeah, always check out my descriptions and also my pinned comments. I normally put extra information there sometimes, or links to other videos to back up what's in the presentations. I try and give you as much information as I can so you can do your own fact checking. So I did promote GUFON at one stage, GUFON Radio, and he's definitely a goof. So he thinks third phase on the moon has changed. You remember how many times I debunked them? Pretty much every week, right? So they haven't changed, so they're still putting up shite. And I'll just bring up the comment he replied to me here. And I'll just read it out to you. No one crucified them more than me. This is Rich from GUFON Radio. By the way, he's been kicked off SOR. What's that? Spaced Out Radio? Because, people didn't like him. The ratings were poor or something. I called them out on everything because they were not posting anything good back then. Well, they're still not. I just left them alone because it didn't really accomplish anything. Yes, it did. It got the truth out there for people that seemed to believe in the videos they were getting. Sure, people were listening to me, but they kept getting followers faster. Way faster than I could stop anyone. Well, you can't stop hoaxers. They're always going to have followers. There's gullible people and people with low IQs. People with no critical thinking. So there's a whole swag of people out there, and of course a lot of them got lots of money to fund the hoaxes, so they keep on going. Skip ahead to 2018. Yeah, I think that was when UFO Proof said he changed them. It was a year after I came out of retirement from ufology. Oh, how bad was that? You should have stayed up and retired then. And heard they changed their ways. From who? Alien Addict? UFO Proof? I believe they did change. They post questionable stuff because it's all questionable stuff. No, it's not. They're just videos for people to analyze and do proper research on. They don't do any research on it. They even put up that one with their new camera, right, where it was a search and rescue out to sea. They knew it was. Would have been all over the news that day, right, and that night time. Especially the next day, they could have said, "Oh, it was only search and rescue guys. We're wrong," but they never do that, do they? Fraud channels. Tyler was worse. Well, Tyler was worse because people believed in his content. Well, they didn't believe in third phase of the moon because they knew they were hoaxing stuff and putting up car parts as CGI, UFOs and all that sort of stuff. Actually trying to do the right thing. They're very good people. So what's the right thing? Put more noise into the UFO community? I don't think that's a good thing at all. They're not actually asking UFO interests what they think the video is and other experts or Mick West, are they? They could do that if they really changed and get a balanced view on what a video is. Actually trying to do the right thing. They are humanitarians. They help their community and feed the poor and have hearts. You don't know what they do. Well, if they're getting lots of money thrown at them, I suppose they can help out people. I know about them. They're trying to do the right thing. They question the stuff they post by asking the same questions you or I would ask. Is it a balloon? Is it CGI? Yeah, but you don't talk like complete tool heads. You give a list and then you sort of cross them off one by one until you get down to one or two selection. Yeah, you do not see that. If I'm wrong, I would like to know where I lost my good judgment. I don't think you ever had any. Not everyone is going to make us happy. Third phase of the moon has a checkered past, but I see them trying. Well, as you know, they did a staged live event, which I debunked pretty much hours after they put it up. And it was like a 5-hour stream, so you can find that on my channel there, where we go over what they were doing. And I tell you exactly what they were filming. And he asked his brother, what is it, Brent? And he says, I got no comment. So his brother knew they were faking. He wasn't going to say what it was because he knew it was going to be a lie. So yeah, I think that might be the chatting might be on the video actually, if you can have a look. They deleted it the next day, of course, because everybody was getting onto him saying it was a hoax. So yeah, and that was meant to be after they changed, right? So, and of course, I said pretty much the same thing I just there. Mate, if you want to feed the poor and claim to be born again C's, then they are better to make up a website asking for donations, not flood the UFO field with BS. So you can see I don't mince my words there. So yeah, if you want to go and add your comment to that, you can. No use guys there, all third phase of the moon X-fans, hopefully. Especially Shelley. I remember Shelley attacked me over third phase of the moon until she saw some of my debunks on the live stream, I think it was, and she changed her mind. I was so scared and back off from this. Yeah, there's a lot of snake oil sellers out there, right? It's a bit of a shame. There's a way that Tyler could salvage himself, but we'll get on to him. But yeah, how do we explain it? He would have to come clean on everything, even the lies about men in black. Then he would have to change his channel completely, like I just said. He would have to put up videos and ask other debunkers, because he's got no skills on that sort of stuff, what they think, and put it into the video, even if it's like a Twitter post or something, right? So yeah, that's the way you change a channel. Yeah. But then again, you want some. So if you're going to help them, you're going to want some credit back, of course. So that's all you're going to get back. Now, UFO Proof tried that, but he was again BSing stuff about what was it? The pipe in Area 51, which was just like a drill site where they put down a tube where they lower themselves down to collect samples at the bottom of the nuclear blast zone, so they can check to see how the radiation is decaying or whatever. Because they're saying it's like an underground base, and that's like the air pipe or whatever, which was nonsense, and other things as well. Yeah, so we had a couple of trolls on this week, very nasty ones, attacking MUFON. So I'm just going to mention this. I'm not going to put up with anyone that insults any of my guests, myself, Robert, co-hosts, or anything like that. So you just go straight in the block list from now on, because I'm getting more popular and I'm getting more haters. I'll give them a chance to be civil, but when they start slanging off, insulting with incorrect facts, saying that I'm uneducated, as you read in that previous comment, which is untrue, because I couldn't say irony, and that happens because I've got a dry mouth, right? So like I've got a dry mouth even now, because my sinuses is blocked. So yeah. So whatever your names are out there, these people keep renaming themselves. They even tried to bribe me on Patreon and then remove it the next day. So I'm not going to be bought. I can't be bought. And like I said, even if Tyler offered $1 million, I would give it away to charity, or give it back to the people that he stole it from. I wouldn't want any dirty money, because it's all dirty when it's gained like this. But yeah, this guy had some crazy story that MUFON didn't accept his case number. As you know, 2007, I'm pretty sure they had their website up back in 2007. It's early 90s where the websites didn't have databases. So 2007 would have been way into the database era, and they could submit cases online. So he was phoning them up, and they wouldn't accept his case. And the only time I understand when that happens is if you're on a blacklist. So if Tyler Klockner phoned in and saw a real UFO case, they won't accept it because they're on the blacklist, so they're not going to waste their time. Because even if they got witnesses, they could be also part of the gang, right? Part of the army. So they're not going to accept that. And they're not going to waste their time interviewing it and pilots and all that sort of stuff. This guy was going on about having a third eye, and he could read the bones of an animal if it was ground up into dust. All that sort of cobblers, right? So yeah, Darren Brown would have a field day with that guy. Anyway, yeah, and of course I've got people renaming their. You got to be careful. They're stealing IDs of other people and creating fake accounts using the same name and the same icon. You think it's the same person, it's not. So you got to be careful of this type of trolling out there. And I've contacted Google about this too, about them renaming, and suggested that if the name already exists or it's verified, that they can't create the name without having that automatically generate on the end of the name a bracket number, so you know it's a duplicate, not the same account. Why that's not in place, I don't know. You do it with email, don't you? If you try and create the same name on email, it offers other alternatives that already exist. Makes sense. Else it's a security breach, right? Now you could click on it, it could be empty, same as the other person's account, so you got nothing to go on really. So whether Google listened to me, probably not. They don't listen to computer scientists because they know better. So yeah, I probably won't bother reading out those comments here, but yeah, as you can see, anyone attacks me, they get exposed and they also get reported. Don't do it. Okay, we'll just close that down. So we're getting on to Secureteam now. Yeah, don't mess with a Kiwi. Now, if you come to my front door, expect the worst as well. I don't muck around. Have no affiliation with Harvard. Yeah, they were saying all sorts of crazy stuff. That I couldn't be educated because I couldn't say certain words and stuff like that. And they were saying that Shelley was a snowflake from Harvard. So I wasn't sure if that this guy's going to click on that. I won't do the side chat mod. I'll leave it all to you to check out and okay stuff. Robert there, Shelley. Anyone click show? Yeah, I won't do it. I could have done it, but that's your job to learn that. Help us out. Yeah. So yeah, be careful with your personal information out there. There's some crazy nut jobs out there from what I see. But yeah, Lions Ground's obviously gone through all that as well. So what's happened to Secureteam? Well, he's been taken down off Patreon. Let's just double check that, if it's still down or not. And I'll play a clip from Lions Ground in a minute. I'm surprised UFO Theatre hasn't been putting up stuff, but he must be busy working. But he's sort of gone quiet, hasn't he? So yeah, Patreon. What is it? Secureteam 10. Is that how you do it? Nope. Did a search. There you go. So it's under review still. That's quite a lot of income lost there. Alright, so using cookies, a set. So yeah, that would have been a minimum of $1,000 all the way up to probably $3,000 a month if it doesn't come right, and I'll go over why it's under review in a minute. So yeah, we looked at his logo, Lion's Ground. Did some searching online. Turns out it wasn't the logo of Alienware directly, but a artist that did a competition, I think people said, using the logo from Alienware with permission. Before Dell bought him out, is it? Something like that. So what I did here, as you can see, the Alienware logo and Secureteam button looks very similar. So I did an animated GIF for it. Let's see if it plays. Where is it? So Secureteam was saying Alienware doesn't hold the claim of an alien head. Must be the next one down, is it? Where is it? Here it goes. I'll open that one up. And as you can see, I overlaid it in the editor. And you can see it's really close. Alright, I'll just see if I can get it bigger. Why won't it open up? Not too sure. Well, you can open it up, can't you? But yeah, you can see here it overlays the head almost perfect. Was it not playing? But you can see here it's a slight different in the eyes, around the rims here. So the Alienware icon has more rounded edges on that one. I found out later that they used this was based on the 1997 logo of the original Alienware. When Dell bought it out, they made variations of Alienware where they changed the eyes and color scheme and all sorts of stuff. So I got some images here somewhere. Where was it? I really hate Twitter's tree structure. Here we go. So these are all the different variations Dell and Alienware did of the logo. And you can see here, the one I chose was this one. It's got rounded edges. You can see that there, and that one's got more pointed corners. See that? Which is the same one that's Secureteam. I should have really redone it with the 97 one to see it was a perfect match, but I didn't think I'd bother because there's more to the story. So turns out someone posted in 2007 on this DeviantArt site that Secureteam was putting the guy's logo on t-shirts and selling it. Now this one is up here. Got to get out of that level. This one here, which Lion's Ground found through searches, I think, online. There you can see it's almost identical to Secureteam's logo, except for he's removed the outer side of it and changed the color around the outer rim. So we've got a side-by-side comparison here somewhere. I've got an overlay somewhere. Where is it gone? Probably down a level, is it? Just open up DeviantArt anyway. So there you go, and it was uploaded way before Tyler in 2007 by this JJ Yang, and Lions Ground got in touch with this guy here on Twitter and said, do you know that your artwork is being used? And obviously he knew, because this guy here talked about it, Secureteam, back in 2017. Obviously he didn't know what to do about it, and Lions Ground stepped him through the process of copyright infringement. So I guess they opened up a competition for people to design Alienware wallpapers, I guess, and this is one of them that won it. So how Tyler used that without getting caught way before, I don't know. What an idiot. That's all you can say there. So I have actually got it overlaid here somewhere. Where is it? Probably on this one here. Here we go. So if I play that one there, you can see I'm fading Secureteam's logo, which like has a metal background over top of the original one, and you can see here it's just the outside that's changed. Probably 5-minute job in Photoshop. Alright, 100% identical. You can see here it's got the pointy corners in the eyes. 1997 logo. So just reduce that again. I will post the links to that so you can have a look on your screen if you want to. I think overlaying it like I did there was the better way in doing it than a side-by-side comparison, because you can see all the differences as it fades in through the transparency. So here we got on the side here. Yeah, had no concern about putting people's lives at risk using his car as a weapon. Well, I really missed all the going down. Yes, there's lots always going down in the UFO field, unfortunately. But this is why we do other topics when we're not debunking. So we can actually get to the real topic of UFOs. It's not about UFO channels, it's about UFOs and aliens, right? And tomorrow we'll be doing 1 PM Pacific time with Robert. Hopefully I'll get up, because it's morning for me and I'm a night owl. And yeah, generally not alive at 10 AM, which is when we're meant to be launching the live for 9 PM his time. So hopefully it goes to plan. So yeah, there's those ones, so we can get those out the way with. Should close that down too. Half an hour on that already. Probably need to get a drink. Alright, so here's Lion Ground's post about it. Not sure if he's in the side chat watching or not. I said I was going to do it by Sunday, but he might think it's tomorrow. Patreon for Secureteam to remove infringement content logo. So originally Tyler got scared and changed the, what do you call it, avatar. And of course that obviously wasn't good enough. They wanted him to remove it from every video and post on Patreon, because it puts them into copyright infringement as well, right, if they don't remove it. So he's got to remove it. Now why Google hasn't done the same, I don't know. Google seemed to give him VIP treatment. And of course, has he got the side-by-side comparison here or not? I probably didn't need to, because I did it. I'm pretty sure it's on another post anyway, on my Twitter page. But you can see a lot of people commenting on it. Paul and Tyler or Tailaya. Hotgina. A crook, a thief. Little by little, the cookie will crumble. Yes, so it's a small win so far, but now we need to get Patreon to take it down completely. So we'll see how it pads out. It's one step anyway. There's still other things that we could get him on. He's trademarked Secureteam10, but not Secureteam, and he put Secureteam on his t-shirts, and Secureteam belongs to a company, so that might be another thing that's going to get him in trouble. Obviously, sometimes companies don't care if it's like thinks it's if they think it's promoting them. Crazy stuff like that, whether it's a small person that hasn't got any money, so there's no point in suing them. That sort of thing. I think Tyler tried to pay off the artist once he got outed. He tried to contact him, but obviously the guy wasn't having it. Probably through the help of Lions Ground there. And here's a small video that he did on it. He hasn't got too many views on it, strangely. So yeah, I'm not too sure why. He's got the right tags in there. It should be found. Maybe you should put Secureteam there, Lion. People are looking at that one more than Secureteam, because Secureteam is one the debunkers do, apparently. Well, it wasn't unopened because there was half a bottle of vodka when the cop emptied it on the film, right? Yeah, I've got lots of... Go and see the DUI if you've not seen the rest video. It's on my channel there. You'll easily find it. Just click on the home page and go to the Tyler Secureteam playlist, which is the very top one. Very easy to find. I made it easy for people. So let's play some of... Lions Ground here.
Now, special for you, a security.
So how loud is it? Is the question. I know it's pretty loud, so let's have a look.
10 update.
Oh,
Secureteam10 fans are angry with Tyler Glockner, and the number of Patreon members of Secureteam10 is dropping like hell. And yes, I'm going to claim it right now on the spot. Lions Ground is responsible for the offline Patreon page of Secureteam.
Oh yeah, so you remember he was up to 2,500 Patreons, and I started really hammering Secureteam about on his Twitter feed as well as his YouTube channel, because he hadn't actually blocked me. He was blocking keywords. So yeah, so I managed to convert quite a lot of patrons from seeing my videos to unsub from him. So he lost about 1,000 subs. So initially the sub loss, I think, was due to my efforts. It was like a daily thing for at least a year. And of course a lot of them don't believe it. And so I had to recreate another video which proved that you could reverse engineer straight from YouTube video called my live stream 218. So if you've not seen that, you can see some of the fakes he's done. The ones we can prove that he's done. Of course, his voices are voice prints, right? And the date stamps on it is way before deep voice technology was even thought about or possible, because you need really fast computer chips and for the algorithms to be real time. So yeah, just carry on. So this is probably going to be good if we can keep this Patreon page offline, because I think his ads on YouTube are pretty much stuffed.
10. So keep watching till the end and discover the reason behind this madness.
Ooh, it's getting warm.
Preparing you for a ritual.
Pose, sues, and defense. Click the red subscribe button and the bell. Tyler Glockner. And, of course, some don't mind. Secureteam10 is promising his fans to do a video about Antarctica, but it never came online. And this could of course have to do with the fact that he had to visit the court again. So the fans are waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Okay, so he's got a court date tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Oh no, another 2 days time. On the 10th of February, US time, which will be my 11th, he's got to go for the second driving offence where he was driving while disqualified. So he's got to defend that. So we'll see what that comes out with. His domestic abuse case is still ongoing. He's got 3 pre-trials and then a final trial, which ends in March. So another month for that to see what the story is all about, hopefully. And see if the newspaper reports on it.
Waiting for his video, and suddenly, poof, whee! A video appeared on his YouTube channel. Yes. So imagine, you know, you are a drug addict. You are addicted to his videos. Well, okay, the effects are the same, you know. You feel mouth after taking all those bull. But hey. Video of less than 1 minute, yeah, on his YouTube channel, showing his shitty laptop and telling in his video a video is coming up.
It's not actually a shitty laptop, it's an MSI, one of the top line ones, I think. But anyway, he doesn't like laptops, obviously.
Better explained. He tweeted for centuries that he's working on a video and published a video on his YouTube channel in which he says he's working on a video. Yes. So his fans are fuming, you know, really pissed off, and they feel, how do you say it, enormously betrayed. Oh, wait a minute, time to vote. Do you think Secureteam10 is a truther? Vote now, yes or no. The poll result will be disclosed in the next video. Question is, can it be worse?
I think Tyler lies to his own mother. Truth has never been in his childhood, I don't think.
Now, what do you think? Can it be worse? Of course it can be worse.
Tyler! Yeah. Yeah.
You maybe know that he's also on Patreon, right? And the Babylonian brain-dead fans sponsor him so that he can send stupid tweets from his warm motel room. And eating pizza. A lot of pizza. 20 or so.
Have a video that will be out later tonight.
But believe it or not, some still have brains. In 2018 he had 2,120 sponsors on Patreon, and a few days ago...
so we got gist of all that, so... Yeah, if you want to go and comment on the video or whatever, go ahead. I'll give it a side plug there. LG. See, I'm not too worried about his current stuff. It just proves that he's a liar. Well, it just proves that he was lying about not doing fakes. When we caught him out on all those fakes, Photoshops, CGI, getting fakes of other friends and mates. Of course, he hasn't come clean on all of those until he was caught out with Mr. Ken. And the newspaper interviewed him, and he said it's because, as I've talked about before, that the guy didn't want his voice known. And for that, he didn't want his voice known, then why tell the real name of the guy and location? Why did he not just say observatory? Where, what is it? Hawaii one that they were talking about. I can't remember what the name of it is called now, but anyway, moving on. Oh yes, so yeah, I did a quick search on secure trademark and I found this one, up. So I'll just open that up. And what's interesting, I know he had a bit of trouble that someone stole his Secureteam name and set up a website in South America, and he made like $30,000 from gullible people donating, thinking it was Tyler's website. So anyway, this guy, he's put it in on August last year. I mean the year before, is it? No, yeah. To brand name his name, but he hasn't done Secureteam because I don't think he can have it. So what's all this stuff here? I'm not sure. I think this is how lawyers make lots of money. Letters back and forth. Granted, revoked. So I'm not sure what all that's about there. I'll give you a link to it anyway. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll just post that. Any lawyers out there might know what's going on there. Okay, we've got some crappy stuff about Trump at the end there. Okay, it's individual correspondence. I suppose that's the attorney's name. So yeah. So where's the other? I couldn't find the other name. But we'll just do a search on it. Looks like you may have it there then. Or is it? News commentary. That's kind of funny. News commentary and storytelling. There you go, Mr. Storytelling. Not actually telling you the truth. There's no mention of truth in there, is there? News reporting. Not fact checking. Exposing. I think that's the same one. He's just called it Secureteam. Oh no, it's a different one. So maybe he has got rights on it then. I should have done a search in the database itself. It didn't come from Google, you see. But I just wonder if that other company also will be pissed off that he's got... because they've been way around before he has. Let's see what the company's called now. Did I post it here? Probably not. It's probably on another email post. But let's see. We could probably search on it. There's this place called Secureteam.net. It's been around way before he has. So here we go. Secureteam.net code protection service. So they're like a internet protection system. So if they've got this name Secureteam, how can he trademark Secureteam? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they would have branded their name, surely. So they could probably take him to court, probably. Surely. I think the attorney must have made a mistake there, surely. So why didn't he just call himself Secureteam back when he started? Maybe because he realised this company existed, right? That's my thinking on it. And so he put 10 on the end to make it different. But he's gone back to his using Secureteam, the shorthand. I'm not sure if that's allowed. So any lawyers out there might be able to suss it out. But they might be worth contacting and say, do you know someone's selling t-shirts using your name? So yeah, Tyler Brandon. So he only did that last year too, way before, way after this was set up. So yeah, that's how you do research. You use Google and search for things. Mr. Storyteller. Close tab. So that's Secureteam out the way with. So now we got UFOman. Okay, so let's see if they still got their video up, because often he takes it down. So UFOman, as you know, he's a wannabe Tyler. Keeps putting up the video clips of people's videos, and he writes all in caps, so it's unreadable. Total mental disease there with the caps, right? And he stole it from this guy here, with permission, of course, called SuspectSky, who's another fraud channel with 98,000 subscribers, or gullibles out there. So we'll just go over these two videos to see what's different. And he's got horrible music, I think. Don't think he talks on this one. Come on, do I have to reload it? Sometimes I have to reload it for it to work. Just keep it muted at the moment. Alright, so what do you think this one is? If you haven't seen my debunk on Twitter already.
UFO with tentacles reflecting sunlight, filmed over
Tentacles.
Cuernavaca, Mexico on January 26, 2020.
I don't know if he smokes, but he's got a smoker voice, hasn't he?
There were 3 witnesses, and it was submitted to MUFON. The size was estimated at approximately 40 feet across. In the possibility
you can't
of a
estimate
drone
size from a 2D video, right? You got no reference point here of a building or anything. How
was
can you
ruled out
estimate
due to
size?
no rotor sounds or collision lights. Check it out. Here I have enlarged the object by 0.25x.
Yes. So what do you think it is, guys? It's not rocket science, this stuff. Certainly not a UFO.
Here I have enlarged the object by 0.75x.
Oh, that sounds really technical there, Tim. Alright, and of course we could play the better video. What's the guy saying here? Any people with some common sense here? You had to say tentacles. Oh, it's a critter. So what was the title for that? What title did he use? Spinning black UFO with tentacles. Does that look like tentacles to you? Anyway, we can progress. They look like saw blade teeth. Yeah, it's closer. If it's real, it's organic ship. Organic. It's pretty cool to see these UFOs in different configurations. Yeah, the thing is turning up all over the place. Is it? I've never seen it. Have you guys out there seen that one? Remember Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Did it fly, or maybe it's still rotating up there? Hey UFO, please accept this Dropbox craft. Okay. He will. He'll put it up. Renee, awesome. No, it's not. You know it's not. Interesting. That's awesome find. Do bullets bounce off it? Flying Beyblade. So yeah, I don't think there's any sensible comments there. If they are, they're probably deleted. And here's the original from SuspectSky. 1,500 votes, and I guess no one questioned him on it. Let's have a look. Probably me. I think I'm probably at the top. Just be careful that I'm not at the top, so I don't want to ruin it. I said it before, I say it again. The best content on their tube. Bravo. You idiot. Bismarck Satan. I've seen stuff like this. Poor cow. The lightning looks like a movie set. The cow looks like something out of Skinwalker Starspace. There's another part to the video here. Stranger skies ahead. So, the best YouTube channel out there, guys. Let's have a look. Progress. Very much like Secureteam, right? And my gut feeling on that one in a few seconds looks like skydivers with flares. Brazil. Probably some sort of air show. Yeah, it looks like skydivers, eh? You got a blinking light there. What's that? Plane? A helicopter in the distance. Amazing what crap put people up, you know. You've seen it so many times. Okay. What do we got here? More skydivers. This might be the one, is it? Let's just mute that noise. Actually, it's not normally that loud. I think I must have upped the sound somehow. I know I did something last time, didn't I? Oh, it went super loud. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with lights in the sky. Chinese lanterns, lead balloons, skydivers. That one looks like a flare though, doesn't it? Looks like a smoke trail around it. So let's move on.
Look at when the
oh, terrible music. Yeah. Just to make it more dramatic, like TV show. So where's the spinning wheel footage? What do we got? Bird, balloon. Looks like a balloon floating in the air current. We saw the tree there. Which way was the wind blowing? Couldn't quite see. Looked like it was blowing in the same direction. Did I click next or something? Should have been that footage there, shouldn't it? Maybe it's at the end. No. No. I must have missed it. We saw it in Tim's anyway. Same footage. So what is it? Well, let's see if you guys know it out there or not. Let's see, anyone said anything what they think it is? Need vibes from my Duncan. The split, yeah, Charlie gets that. We put Royaley's ointment on. It's like probably sold worldwide, isn't it? It's made from like grease, and it's got iodine in it, and it gets in there and seals it. But yeah, sometimes the vet puts some antibiotic in cracks and bandages it. Mind you, the vets cost an arm and a leg. So let's carry on. It looks like no one there has guessed what it is. So keep playing it here. So what is it doing? It's rotating in the same direction very slowly. Looks like the video's been slowed down, mucked around with, right?
Here's a replay of the original footage. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that like button and
Make sure you hit the downvote button.
subscribe. And remember to reset the notification bell so you're alerted to new videos.
So what is it? Quite simply, it's one of these things, right? So it's one of these kid toys that someone has put on a flexible piece of, what do you call it, fishing cord. And you get that rigid fishing cord, probably stuck it on the outside of the car window there. It's probably a small one of these, so it looks like it's far away from the camera when it's not. And it's just rotating around in gentle breeze. So yeah, they come in with various designs and different colors. And you can see how out of focus it is going through a car window, which is going to hide the cable going to it. So they're called pinwheels. So yeah, you can do a Google on that. It's just another toy. Images. Where's images gone? Oh, there. Right, it's not going to come up. It's got some other crap up there. I'd have to put toy in, I suppose, or windmill. Pinwheel, windmill. Probably have to put toy in. Yep. Toy. There you go. And you can see they've got various veins. And the more they can have more curvy shape to them. More pointy type shape depending on the colour. Some are paper, some are... See, that one's more pointed. Alright. These ones a bit curvy there. Yep, just cut it off the stick and pin it to a car window and make a UFO video. How gullible can people be, right? It's obviously paint it black. And you get all different colours, obviously. So we don't need to waste too much time on that one. There's some black silhouettes. Now look at this one here. Multi-spotted one. See, I could probably overlay it, but I don't think I really need to, do I? It's fairly obvious it's a toy. And it's scumbags that make those fake videos that annoy me. I don't know about you guys out there. But you can see it's got the same hole in the middle. I just pulled it off the stick, and I think you probably see that it's probably got one of those flexible nylon cords that you connect to it, like curtains use. I think curtains have them. Not fishing line as such, but more thick rods. So you have to think like a magician or a hoaxer to be able to recognize stuff. Took me probably 5 minutes, and I thought I've seen it before. Where have I seen it? And I remember in childhood. Oh, right, yeah. What they're called, I don't know what they're called. You normally get them at what do you call them? Fairgrounds, right? So yeah, if you want to go and check that one out, post on it, go ahead. Go and give hell to UFOman. I probably should have posted a link to it, shouldn't I? I don't really want to promote him. But yeah. Tell him he's an idiot. UFOman is no ufology friend. This is why I'm hated, because you can see that I'm correct. So on to the next UFOman, this time with Steve Barone. And I'm not sure if he's got the video up still. I probably should have checked. I think he's deleted it. But yeah, now this one had me thinking a wee bit. Looks like it's been mucked around with, the image, because it doesn't look like a normal night vision. You know how night vision has a lot of noise in the background. This looks like it's been put through some sort of filtering on the video editing software, just to bring out the overexposure. So what do you think that one is, guys? So that was what he was filming, this light here, I think, and it was blinking. So I think that one was either a helicopter in the distance or a plane coming into land, and then this thing skims across. I'm not sure if I've got the link to it, the video. Nope. Let's see if I can find it. I think he's deleted it again. No, I don't want to do that. So let's see if he's still got it up. He puts up so much garbage every week. Is that the one? No. That's the white plane. Oh, here we go. Still got it up. Got it muted. Good. Alright, so you can see the thing zooms across the screen there. Does it look like it's far away or close to the camera? So that one there is either a plane or a helicopter. I'm not sure if that's another distant plane or a helicopter in the background there. It could be a star. But you can see here it doesn't look right. It looks like it's been mucked around with. It's from Steve Barone again, which we've debunked many times. Yeah, all in caps, makes it really hard to read. Kind of looks like a tampon going across the screen there, doesn't it? Leaving a wispy trail. But you can see, it seems, because he mucked around an editor, he's got rid of some of the noise around the outside. And it does look like it's got some definite shape to it, but what would cause a definite shape? A drone passing in front, someone flying a drone past, and it's given off some sort of vapor trails, which could be done with some sort of smoke canister or something, But that's what I thought at first. I was going through all the possibilities. Then I thought, well, it can't be a bug. It's not a bug, this one, because it hasn't got the bug look to it. We've been through a lot of bug videos on this one. So, yeah, close that one down. So I did some searching online on these cameras that he's using, and I found a picture here looked very similar to his one with these streaks, except for they've got it on photo mode, or they've pulled a frame from a video. And you can see here it talks about the glowing balls are alleged to be naturally rise from the water high into the air. So it's water droplets coming down or going up. I think that's coming down though, rather than water droplets going up. It's got the same sort of rounded ends, and if you put that through filter right, you can make that into a nice little smooth image, as long as you didn't shake your camera. You can see here it's sort of got some rolling shutter as I've moved it, and it's made a little squiggle in the middle there, and that one sort of got bent there, because and it's got a double image because it wasn't perfectly held still. But if you look at this one, it's a wee bit better. You can see people in the evening there with lights, and you got these UFOs. Looks just like Steve Barone's one. 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 Steve and it's on one of these color night vision ones, so it's got different filter system, so it doesn't turn it into black and white and all that sort of business. So that's a fairly modern picture there, and that's water rising into the air, they're saying. And because the long exposure the cameras use, it creates a streak. So it moves across the sensor while it's still open, and then it creates a line instead of a round dot. So that must be close to the camera, I'd say, rather than far away. And of course, it must be heated water because it's showing heat, right? So either hot, warm. You know how some of the rain is warm, especially if you live in Australia. They have like these showers, but it's like hot water coming down. So it could be like rain droplets. So yeah, I think I got some other information here. So yeah, a bit of research. You know, don't call everything a UFO. It's just crazy. So water droplets on night vision. Hope you're learning as much as I am. Where's the other link? I did have a link here. Pretty sure I did. Had a link to a video, I think. Maybe I didn't want to use it. But anyway, I think that's good enough to debunk that one. It was like a warm droplet coming across the screen close to his camera and created a cigar UFO effect. So all those ones should be renamed or deleted off the channel, really, shouldn't they? Should be renamed debunked water droplet, not UFO. What did they call it? Incredible fast white cylinder UFO passes by a LA Madre Mountain, Las Vegas. So it was recent, last year, August. What did people say about that one? Re-upload? Cool clip, bro. DB Cooper wouldn't know what a UFO was. A bunch, the speed, the shape, the energy field appears to have another craft. These guys talk utter crap, don't they? Learn some science, guys. Learn some camera tech. No wonder they all hang around in these same groups and talk rubbish to each other. So yeah. So moving on. Any questions in the side so far? If you want to talk to me, put at the Out There channel and it'll pop up orange. You hate me, do you, Robert? The truth isn't being known. Hello, was glad to see you. Ah, well, Rob, I'm always upsetting Rob, aren't I? He's unsubbed for me 3 times in my life and blocked me, then come back. Because he knows I'm the only one that's sort of not doing the bullshit. I'm looking at both sides of the coin. Get rid of the noise, understand what we're looking at, and then look at the real stuff. Because we still haven't got images like the 1950s, so it'd be good if they come back, those 1950 craft, and didn't use cloaking technology. I'm pretty sure they're cloaking now. They probably didn't have back then. Maybe their technology's progressed like ours is. You need to polish up on your Spanish a little. So what's happened? Oh right, so is that a Spanish name, was it? Yeah, I keep forgetting about the J's and H's being switched. What was the name again? I can't remember now. I used to have John for that. John, my co-host, was meant to be fluent in Spanish. But he got bored of UFOs and decided to do his own thing. So what's UFOinterest got up here? Better reload the page. It looks like he's got some more up. So UFOinterest does some good debunks as well, guys. If you're not following him, go and follow him on Twitter. That's a really post too. He's got a YouTube channel, and he has been starting to put more videos up there, as we'll see in a minute. So, what's this about Secureteam? Was that come out 2 hours ago? So what's he done this time? So it's come out while I've been live. So he's put up another video, has he? Latest video announced his return. Oh no, it's the old video, isn't it? Is now unlisted. Right. You know why? Because everybody's commenting on it like I am. I call it troll for truth, right? Where I reply to people that are posting, it's good that you're coming back. Then I say, well, have you seen this? Do you know the full truth about the guy you're following? So, what do we got here? Photo taken with long exposure. Yeah, it looks really sharp quality, doesn't it? Now, this is kind of rubbish that we have to deal with in ufology, right? What is it? It's not that guy. What was his name? Snoop, or whatever his name was, that did these out of focused pictures out in the garden. That looks like a tree limb there, doesn't it? So, what is it? Alright, so this is something that's been popping around. So there is a tree there. These would be trees, clouds maybe. Someone was using a torch to prank a lot of people out watching. What were they watching though? But some events anyway. And he's got a couple of videos up on it. Exact location of the bright light. So we'll just click to open and have a quick look. Okay, so they're on a beach getting ready for the event, I guess. What else we got on that? Don't seem to be doing much. Alright, so let's see. So apparently this is someone using one of those high-powered torches that you can shine on the clouds and it just lights them up. It's one of those torches you can put in water and actually boil the water, and they're so hot. And you can aim it at make a fine beam, and you can actually set wood on fire. It's like a survival torch. Mind you, I don't know how long the battery lasts for. But I suppose you could get a solar recharge pack. So we'll just progress on here. I think he's got some other better videos of that. So this is one of the videos he's put up on his own channel. He's got his logo there. So what was the event? Ufology Vigil. That sounds like a balloon summoner. Or like, what's his name? Bingham. Peru, scheduled for every February. It was seen and filmed a powerful bright light. So they're on the beach there. Alright, you can see the torch beam. Someone's shining the torch just from behind them, aren't they? Lighting up the clouds. Yeah, I had a mate that did that, but he's got a green laser and it lights up the cloud green and it looks like a UFO. And he had people stop outside and say, "Look, UFO!" And he's hiding in the bushes. Of course, they're banned in New Zealand now, so you can't have them. You can only have a 1 watt one, which won't light up much at all. But it's amazing how people get fooled by all this, right? This is what we're pointing out here. You've got to have critical minds, else you're going to be conned. So what else we got? So yeah, these people that do these special events, like Dr. Greer, he did one. We went to a beach as well, and it turned out he knew there was going to be military exercises with flares. So they were humming before the military exercise was due to kick off, and all these flares went up, and I said, "Oh, there's the UFOs." You can find that video online, by the way. And of course, he charges $2,000 a head. How to summon UFOs with C5, right? So we're talking about Secureteam again. Facebook user. So it looks like it was posted up on Facebook, that video. So what else we got? Alright, yeah, you got a shout out on Martin Willis show by this guy, Chris, or whatever he is. I've yet to have a listen to that. Probably I do probably a lot more debunking than UFOinterest does. You can see here, this is the stuff he puts up, and it's only a fraction of what I do. And of course he's got teams helping. Oh, there's the side-by-side logo from Lions Ground earlier. Oh, this one's quite interesting, about the UFO near the exploding volcano. Is that the video? Let's have a look. We need the video of it. Oh, no, it's a newspaper article. Has he got a video? Or did I post it further on here? It looks like I didn't do that one. Let's have a look. We're talking about the 1952 one again. We know all those ones are lens flare from lights. Is that still being rehacked about? Is it? Who put that one up? This old news now. Hey, UFO Man. Is he taking on UFO Man finally? Good one. Or is that another UFO Man? Must be another UFO Man, is it? Don't know. Doesn't have his logo there, does it? Looks like someone else. So someone's promoting that as a UFO event. Well, the event was correct. There was actually a UFO wave over the capital city, but no one actually got any pictures of it. Okay, so that's the one we're coming up to with the UFO next to the plane. We're coming to that. I was trying to find the video of this sucker. Where's the video for it? Oh, here we go. Is that the one? Anthony Coy. No, that's the torch one again, isn't it? Flashlight. There must be some more links here. Let's keep going down. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Volcano. Here we go. We got a video. He posts it multiple times, right? So let's just play it and let's have a look. Okay, we got a light coming from this side, passing behind. I think Robert would know what that was if you haven't read already up there. I think he's got a debunked video up for it. Let's see. Here we go. He's done what I normally would do, use the software, Flight Radar 24, to see what's in the sky around the volcano at the time. Whoa, look at that. That's good. You wouldn't want to be a tramper on that particular day, would you? So he's got a video up there. Watch it on your big screen if you want to. That explosion is amazing. Interjet, and he's got a number there. So here you go. This is the plane in question, another white plane. It's passing behind the volcano at that particular time. I'm not sure what the altitude is, can't quite read on this screen here. He's tried to match it up with the playback, which is quite a clever way in doing it. I have never thought about doing that, but you'd have to do that in editor, of course. So yeah, you just scroll down, you can find that if you want to watch it on his channel. What else we got? Alright, we got this lens flare one off part of the station. Let's see what he said. I'll see if he agrees with me. YouTube channels have shared this over yesterday. So what is it? UFO taken yesterday. Debris shield bag. I'm not sure if that's the one that we're looking at. So to me, I thought it was a part of the ship, and I showed you how it looks similar, but maybe they've got some footage of it. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Looks similar to what I was showing. Well, that's not a bag, so it must be something else. Well, that's what I said. It looked like a camera on a tripod or something, antenna. Yep. I said it would be something like that in the picture. So it looks like he's agreeing with me then. From the same camera a while ago, it's just a device antenna. So there we go. That's good when you get two debunkers agreeing on the same thing, doing it on different days. I'm pretty sure I did it before him. And what was the bag one? Looks like the tweet has been deleted. Let's just click on that and have a quick look. Right, that one. I think we've covered that one before. It's a UFO, man. It's Black Knight. I think that's what everybody was saying, weren't they? You can see it's like a silver cover. And that one looks like a Black Knight. It's just another debris in space to deal with, I suppose. They slipped up again. They let some more debris loose. Yeah, as if NASA's going to have that on a live feed, right? And UFO channel's putting that up as a UFO, right? It's just absolutely ridiculous. and they would have it all censored. They'd have it blacked out if it was a real UFO. You could see it was a debris bag anyway. Okay, so that's UFO interest caught up with, almost, apart from this one here. From our favourite team, the third phase of the moon. Okay, so suppose we have a bit of laugh, we'll do a bit of voice mod.
Right, we're going to replay the video and get a side-by-side comparison of a very close-up shot of whatever zoomed by the commercial pilot. He got a steady hand and captured something incredible. Is this something extraterrestrial flanking the pilot and the airliner itself? Brent, I want to get your thoughts here. This thing is metallic. It's moving in a way that seems like there's intelligent control behind it. Is this the smoking gun footage of the best UFO footage that we've seen from a commercial pilot? It blows the Navy's videos that they released about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Blows away the Navy's
crystal clear footage. Take a look at that, Blake. It looks like you said a ball made of metal. It almost reminds me of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber apparatus that he plays with to study the Force.
Oh my
What
God.
is this thing? It's way up there, high in altitude, and you can see it flanking this airplane. Whatever the commercial pilot captured, it definitely got their interest, and we're going to be supplying a link below to the original video uploaded to the TikTok website. But again, what we're looking at seems that it defies any kind of conventional aircraft that I'm aware of. This has no wings.
Other than a balloon, right? So we know that weather balloons go up that high, but you can see here they did some analysis close up on the shape here. You can see it was deforming.
Intelligent control behind it. Is this the smoking gun footage of the best UFO footage that we've seen from a commercial pilot?
Okay, so obviously, I don't know if they did that or the guy did that, what they're shooting a video from. So does it look like a...
Blows the Navy's videos that they released like about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Shape,
this
you know, it's deforming as it's going along.
Footage. Take a look at that, Blake.
So it's going from round to crinkled in.
It looks like you said a ball made of metal. It almost reminds me of Luke Skywalker.
Alright, so let's do a close-up of this one. Just see ourselves. Well, actually, maybe I don't need to cut it, but I'll cut it out. So let's see if we can nail it. Does anyone want to come on voice after I've finished this stuff? Want to talk about your own UFO sightings? I could open it up. Let me know, because I'll close this one down and open up another live stream just for chat. Keep it separate. And we don't want no trolls, of course. Alright, so let's open up this one here. There we go for time 2 anyway. Hour and a half already. Okay, so time's flying. Okay, so you can see it's out of focus there. Doesn't look like a ball at all there, does it? So let's see if we can sharpen it. Actually, I might have to put that fan on. It's getting really hot here. Where's photo? Why can't I see it? Photo, there we go. Okay. Don't think it's going to do much for it, but we'll try. Doesn't look like a sphere at all, does it? So we can get rid of the glow around it. I think it's going to be a balloon. Why is that not coming up? Yeah, so you can play around with the brightness. So let's zoom right in. Could it be a hexagon balloon? The other possibility I thought about is, you know, they put up weather balloons and they have these, what they call tin foils underneath, called radar reflectors. So they can track it in the sky, and it has a cool ID, I guess, so planes don't crash into it. So it shows up on short range radar. Is that part of the cloud behind there, or could it be a piece of cable? It's a bit hard to tell. I'd have to look at the original video again. I don't know if it's a radar reflector of a balloon or not. That's broken. You know, when the balloon pops, the rest of it falls down. Makes sense that it was tumbling as it was going downwards past the plane, right? So they're the two things I was thinking of. UFOs don't change shape like that as they're progressing. And you can see it doesn't look very big either. So they're pretty small aliens. So it looks like we got some reflections on the window there, maybe occurring. But yeah, let's have a look at the next one.
Walker's lightsaber apparatus.
That one maybe. So he's talking about that thing that fires little laser beams when he was deflecting a bit thing off when he was in the Millennium Falcon. That's what he's talking about. So where's everybody tonight? They're hanging out on Mr. MBB's channel or something. Yeah, so I think that's the other one. Looks like it's resize. So what do you think out there, guys? Is that the same one we were looking at before? I think it's rotated, hasn't it? So you can see it's rotating. That one kind of looks like a hexagon balloon with a round bit in the middle. So what do we got for silver balloons? Quite a lot. Heart-shaped ones. Numbers. What's this one here? That looks almost like it, doesn't it? Full helium balloon, 46 centimeters. That's quite big, isn't it? 18 inches. So a foot and a half. That one looks like it's got a round bit in the middle. I think that's what we're looking at, isn't it? Rotating around. You got this one, it's got these hexagon patterns on the outside. Heart-shaped one. There's quite a lot. One with a hexagon outside, which is similar to what we're looking at. Looks like it's got like a hexagon shape to it. I reckon it's circle though. But optical illusion. What do these guys think down the side? You clever debunkers down the side. I can see why it was worth working up. Working up. Wheelless. What are you talking about? Are you talking about other stuff? This is Boring Ball. You have Jitsi open. Why is it boring? Are you sober? I know you got your friends there or not. You don't seem to be there. But you'll probably be too loud, won't you? So yeah, so anyway, progressing on from that silly video. We're almost done with it. As UFO interest has looked at it, not theatre. And he did a post as well. So we'll just play the clip of what he says here. I think he got in touch with the pilot and asked their opinion. There we go. Pilot, the TikTok account. Looks like he's in a plane, filming in portrait. That's why it's crappy video. So it's always better to see the original source. You can see it's a small object far away. Just see up. Yep, so he's repeating it over and over again. So he asked him a question about his flight. He gave me this interesting information. Video recorded 1st of January 2020. Of course, that's New Year's Day, right? So there's going to be a lot of celebration balloons released. 9 AM local time. Okay, carry on. Gave opinion what the smartphone recorded. Colombia. And here's a snap of a tweet. Hey Scott, thanks for contacting me. This is not UFO. Spelt wrong. I think maybe a balloon. In my opinion, is common. So I'm not sure. During my flights many times I saw objects or similar things. It's common in this industry. Okay, so he's saying there was a festival. Of course there was. It's New Year's, right? There you go. Over that location in that city. Festival of what? Those kind of balloons. So he's saying it's a kind of festival of coloured balloons by the looks of it. So let's see what he thinks it is. So he thinks it's one of these ones. I suppose it looks like it's got the round bit there and it's got that sort of shape to it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there you go. It is one of those balloons. So for it looked like it was a silver one. Or a different colour one anyway. Yep. Crazy balloon. But yep, for that particular festival, that looks like it's nailed it. I'd have to agree 100% there. It's quite a big one too, isn't it? So that's that, you know, debunked. Give it a thumb up. So yeah, some investigation there. He's found out that they released these type of balloons on that festival, and it's solved. That easy. Festive balloons. So if you have a look, I think we still got it open, have we? Oh no, did I close it down? I thought you were going to jump on Jitsi. What? I got it open. Got to go into the normal Jitsi. The one that we use. Not the free for all one, but the normal one. So we don't get trolled. You know how to get into it. But anyway, moving on. Okay, we'll get to that one. So alien scientists put this up. I thought it was quite interesting. What was it about now? Metallic hydrogen. So what they did is they put hydrogen under extreme pressure, and oddly it formed metal. They call it hydrogen crystals. Metallic hydrogen. Which would confirm what happens in the sun as it gets under high pressure. That it forms other elements, right? Which is no brainer. But it looks like they've managed to do this. I suppose when they get fusion reactors going, there's going to be byproducts like this. And let's see, does it open up? Physics.org. Researchers find evidence for metallic hydrogen at 425 gigapascals. So what's that? I don't know. Pressure per inch or whatever. How's that work out? It's 1 million pascals. A pascal is SI unit for pressure, defined as 1 Newton per square meter. So yeah, any eggheads out there want the technical side of that? I'd say that's quite a lot. Let's see. Oh, I should put in what is 1 Newton. What is 1 Newton? I think that's gravity of Earth, isn't it? 1 kilogram at meter per. What's the S? Speed squared, is it? Velocity. Here we go. Equal to 1 kilogram meter per second squared. In plain English, 1 Newton of force is the force required to accelerate an object with a mass of 1 kilogram, 1 meter per second per second. So it's accelerating, I guess, is it? Per second per second. Because we got some examples up here, but I won't play them. Robert's joined us. I can't hear you though. Why can't I hear you?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, now I can.
Yeah, that was loud.
Was it? So it sounded alright in the headset here.
Yeah, it's okay. I've turned it down a bit now, Paul.
No, it sounds alright here.
Okay, just need to...
I think it was right before. I don't know. My volume is lower than normal.
Yeah, it's cool now.
Yeah, it's alright. I think it's alright.
Yeah, that's fine, Paul. Yeah, it's just that you were saying about balloons earlier. There's an interesting thing. If you go to the NSA website, National Security Association, whatever the agency, and you type in UFO, because they have a website, an official website. It's actually quite interesting, and you'd think there's a search bar there, and if you type in UFO, you'll be actually very surprised what you find. You can do it live now. Try it.
Has that got bigger or something? Something doesn't look right here.
I mean, they can't kill us, can they?
There's something different there. What do you want me to search on?
NSA website.
Okay, NSA. Keywords, NSA balloons, or what?
Well, no, just NSA security.
Yep. Wikipedia on it. National Security.gov, is that where you want to go?
Yeah, NSA.gov.
You know, they'll be tracking us now.
Like they hadn't before.
And you want to do a search on balloons? Let me just resize that.
No. Just type in search bar UFO.
Using their website search is what I'm asking, or what? You're talking about using that up there? UFO Documents Index. So what do you want me to look at? That one maybe? Yep, part A, part B, goes on forever. What else they got?
I can't see your screen anymore for some reason.
You should be able to. You should be able to see it on Jitsi.
No, I can't.
You had the wrong screen selected. Come on.
Yeah, okay, cool. It was my fault.
My eyes are a wee bit blurry. What's it? UFO files.
I tell you what, go to the bottom. Go to say part J.
I'll post it on the side anyway. People can go there. Does it keep the search though, or is it one of these ones?
At their own risk.
I think it might be too long, but we'll try. NSA. Oh yeah, it looks like it might fit. They'll be saying we're part of NSA now because it's got the website up. That would be your fault.
Yeah, NSA, no such agency.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
I didn't say that.
Are you reading it?
Honestly.
Where were you reading it from then?
No, it's the National Security Agency, Paul, but it was nicknamed No Such Agency because the government denied its existence.
Right, and where does it say?
Now go to scroll down to JARP 146.
I can't see it. What are we looking for? Oh, that one there.
You got it.
JNAP.
Yeah, JAMAP, yeah. Joint Army Navy Protocol something.
Yeah. Now what? That's that horrible facsimile writing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about that. This is the restrictions they put on people.
Yeah, you want to sum it up?
Yeah, for sure, I'll sum it up. Yeah. If anybody in the military reported a UFO sighting, you were liable to a £10,000 fine
Does it say
or 10 years in prison.
Hey, where does it say that?
Go through the document, mate.
Yeah, buggles my eyes going through all this. Well, the right eye's a wee bit blurry today, and my left one's gone. Alright, so let's keep on going then. Can we search the document? We probably can. $10,000 fine, you reckon?
10,000.
It said it can't find it. 10K? No. $sign? No, reckons it can't find it. Why is that? Fine, maybe. There we go. Where's fine? Can't even see it highlighted. Are you talking? I can't hear you. You got something playing in the background there, Robert.
No, it's not me.
Have they?
It's Shelley.
Shelley? Right, we got that popping up on the screen. That's what it's in the way. You got Shelley on Discord at the same time or something. So, yeah, no, there's nothing about fine on that document. Or it's not finding it. Kind of weird. So, why can't it find it? Do you know what page it was on? Unclassified.
Nah, it's a whole new show, to be honest. But you've only looked through a little bit of it to see how serious it was. Service reports. Yeah, there's an echo here, mate.
I can't hear it now. Have you got it muted on YouTube?
No.
Because that would cause some...
Yes, I have, yeah. On YouTube, I have, yeah.
There shouldn't be any feedback. So that's talking about receiving reports. Unclassified, deception. I don't know where you read that information, but we can't seem to find it here.
Well,
I started at the bottom going upwards. It's only
the document is there, and it's up to the listener to, scroll through themselves. But I can tell you this, it was intimidation. No question.
I don't know. I can't.
Of course, it didn't have to be a UFO, as in an alien spacecraft. It could have been, something that was from another country. Could be Russia, could be China, could be North Korea, whatever.
Well, yeah, it'll be good if we can find the section where it's talking
about those sightings to the press was there were severe consequences.
From the military or what?
Well, of course. But it actually extended to commercial pilots, and I believe if you look at JANAP 146 properly, it even extended to fishermen.
But I can't see where you're talking about it. I'm trying to skim read it quickly, but
look, you can't skim read this part. It's a document.
Yeah, but where's the fine? I researched for fine and it didn't come up in this document. Are you sure it's the right one?
Absolutely, 100%, 1,000,000%.
Now, what was the exact wording you recall? Because we should be able to search it and it should pop up. The paragraph. Anyway.
See? Unidentified flying objects. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, but where's the fine?
Oh my God, you've skimmed off that. The whole point was seeing that little piece there, UFO, and you skimmed off it. Now we'll go down to the fine, mate.
When was this document posted?
Oh, I think this was in the 60s.
Alright, so they called them UFOs on this document.
And look at that, B, hostile or unidentified submarines. What the hell is that?
Russians.
Come on, mate.
Russians, Chinese?
No. I think that's USOs, yeah.
Unidentified was in there. Groups of military.
The military have a funny way of wording things, They're a paranoid bunch of people.
Unlisted aircrafts or facilities. That might be drug runners, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Could be anything, couldn't it? That's the way they word these things, Paul.
But I still haven't read anywhere, or didn't see anywhere where they're talking about the fine, about reporting it.
Okay, you may have to go to the end of the document to see that.
I thought I did look there before. Maybe it hasn't loaded.
You're skimming through a hell of a lot now.
Is it fully loaded?
I can tell you that by a
13.
fact. It was 10 years in jail and a £10,000 fine, or both.
Okay, let's see if we can find it.
Just look it up on Wikipedia.
Document handling charges.
Oh yeah, it gets complex. I mean, not all of it is alien UFO related.
CIV.
Some of it is all about modern technology.
Will not be transmitted. Yeah, well. Activism. What's that one say? No, still can't find it where it talks about. It's talking about sharing the documents
All right, Paul, just type in Janet 146 Wikipedia. That'll get you to the crux of the matter quite quickly.
I think it must be another document.
No, it's not another document. It's the same document. 146. There you go. There you go. NSA. Bang.
Where?
You found it at the top.
It's the same document though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but look at an abbreviated version.
I'm sure it's the same one we're looking at.
And I know you don't believe me, but I can tell you now. They were dishing out £10,000 fines.
Hey, let's put fine and...
Yeah, and 10 years in prison, or both.
Fine. No, fine's crossed out there. Still requires reporting UFO sighting. Here we go. UFO cover-up, it says here.
Well, I guess you're determined to do it your own way, aren't you?
Well, I've done it with a search.
Oh, there we go, look.
Yeah, it's not what document you're talking about, though. Why is it not coming up properly, though? How can I expand this? Where's it gone? I've lost it now.
Paul, you're losing your cool, mate.
No, let's probably have to scale it down here. So we fit more on a page. Probably won't be able to read it though. So let's go back. Oh no, just search. Alright, I think I had it there then. Alright, what's it say? Constantly in many of the reports relayed by current and ex-military personnel, they were ordered to sign documents swearing secrecy. Under what regulation this was done is unclear. JNAP 146 still requires reporting UFO sightings, and the regulation carries a penalty of $5,000 fine. 10 years in jail.
I've seen 10,000, and JNAP is Joint Army Navy Air Force Protocol 146.
For both for violent information reported under the regulation. So if they leaked it out, that's what they're saying, they'll get a 10 years jail or $5,000 fine is what you're saying, is it?
Well, it was £10,000 in most of the documents that I've seen.
So if
this could have been the early start of it. I don't really know.
So the military people, if they saw a UFO, they couldn't report it outside military operations.
You've got it, yeah, and that wouldn't be a good idea either. Not a good career.
No.
Option.
So how did Kevin Day get away with it then? Because he put it in a book and released it in 2004, and it was still classified. So yeah, it makes you a bit suspicious, doesn't it?
Well, because he was no longer part of the military, was he? Now look at that bit there for filling out secrecy oaths. Kevin Day never signed an oath.
Both the captain of the airplane and audience officer, co-pilot, but they're talking about military pilots here, aren't they? Not commercial flights.
It did extend to them. Maybe not officially, Paul, but it did. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So what's this book called? cover up what the government won't say. Who wrote that one? Does it say?
Ooh, don't know. Be careful what you're doing.
Well, it's a book preview. As a preview of a book chapter. So yeah, unless Kevin Day was allowed to leak it to create a disinformation about the whole thing. He may have been good.
It doesn't work like that, you know, Paul. Unless you've signed an NDA, you know, a non-disclosure agreement, then you're pretty much good to go. And you know, you got people like RFX on.
Hang on, but they would have been. He would have seen the radar scope, and that he would have been sworn to it. Surely.
Well, no, he never said he was. He was never debriefed even. He said that in his own words. He was never even debriefed.
Right.
They took away the radar tapes.
I thought that was.
Yes.
I thought that was David Fravor that said that. But anyway.
Yes, he was debriefed, and according to Fravor, he was welcomed. He was welcomed to a bunch of guys with tinfoil hats, which is a big joke, you know, on him.
Extraterrestrial intelligence. What's that mean? They give him an IQ test? Not that kind of intelligence, I don't think.
Well, Paul, I don't know either.
Intelligence, that means like gathering information on extraterrestrials, I think.
But we've really got, we're going off it now, aren't we? I'm just
well,
saying,
I thought we're done with it.
No, I don't think we are. But let's go to the CIA website. Yeah.
But I got some more debunks to do.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're on to this subject, and that's all. CIA.
Yeah.
Now what?
So a lot of people don't know that. CIA official website, mate.
Welcome to the CIA. CIA.gov.
That's the one.
Yep. Probably have to scale it down a bit. Yep. Where do we want to go?
All we have to do is find the search bar.
Yep.
And type in UFO.
Oh no, they got lots. Oh, UDO. Might actually discover something by accident.
What you doing?
I don't know. It's come up with a blank page. They didn't like what I typed in. I put UDO. And identified something rather. UDP. It didn't like that one. UFO. No, it looks like I've been censored. Something going on there with that website. It's not coming up with anything. Might be because I'm going through a VPN, right? They might be blocking it. Looks like they're not going to let us get access to it.
No, that's possible.
Let me just type it through my own IP. It does that every time. Goes slow, doesn't it?
I would mention the CIA and IP in the same context, Paul. I don't think that's the best of ideas.
Let me just turn off the VPN, see if it loads.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's kind of weird. The search doesn't work. What else can we try? UFO capitals. Is that right? No, blank page. Something going on. So it's not the VPN.
Give it a chance. Because, okay.
It's not the
Never
VPN.
mind that.
Yeah, not the VPN that's causing a problem then.
Alright, I'll tell you one of the most viewed documents ever is the Guy Hottel Memo.
Let's try this here. Might better get the case page of it, maybe. UFO. Fact or fiction. I suppose we have to type in, what is it? CIA.org. Right. FOIA request. What was the one you wanted to find though? What's the name?
One of the most interesting ones was the Guy Hottel Memo.
How'd you spell it? H-O-T?
Oh, Jesus, I wish I could do it for you. Okay, G-U-I.
G-U-I?
Yeah, but you've still got that thing underneath. Okay, yeah, G-U-Y.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Hotel with, like hotel, but with one T.
Right, so
Memo.
It's always one. I hate this keyboard. Memo. Okay, it's crossed out. Must include Guy Hottel. You sure I spelled it right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy Hottel. Is that how you spell it? It can't be. Surely. And a memo by Rich Collins. No. Hashtag Guy Hottel. No.
Okay, wait down.
I must have spelled it wrong. Anyway, you have to.
It's okay.
You have to get the link, I think. I still want to be able to show it though. For some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I swallowed a fly. Better close that one down too.
Maybe they don't want us to see it, Paul.
Could be.
No, it's easily found, you know.
Yep. So, what are they saying down the side here? Yeah, that's what I spelt, wasn't it? Should it be 2 words or 1 word?
And you know what? This is my fault.
Is that the one? Hotel, double T. You said single T. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
UFOs and the Guy Hottel. Here we go. You ambushed my stream.
Now you've actually got the actual original document now.
Yep. And you can see it's been scanned in, fax machine. And it's been whited.
It's going to be high woo on steroids.
FBI Vault, high electronic reading room. Over the past 2 years, the file has been viewed nearly 1 million times. Well, 1,000,001 times now. Yet it's only a single page, is it? Okay.
Yeah, and this has been viewed more times than the Kennedy assassination jobby.
Relan an unconfirmed report that the FBI never even followed up on. The file in question is a memo dated 22nd of March 1950 to 63 years ago. Oh, 1950, 63 years ago. So that was written in 2013 then. It was author by Guy Hottel, then headed off our field office in Washington, D.C. See sidebar below for a brief and bio. Like all memos to FBI headquarters at the time, it was addressed to Director J. Edgar Hoover and recorded and indexed at the FBI records. The subject of the memo was anything but ordinary. It related a story told to one of our agents by a third party who said an Air Force investigator had reported that 3 flying saucers were recovered in New Mexico. 3? It's the first time I've heard of that one. The memo provided the following details.
Hey, Paul, you've done enough reading now.
Have I?
The saucers, were described as being circular in shape with raised centers, approximately 50 feet in diameter. Each one was occupied by 3 bodies of human shape, but only 3 feet tall, dressed in metallic cloth of a very fine texture. Paul.
Yeah.
Each body was bandaged in a manner similar to the blackout suits used by speed flyers and test pilots.
Right.
It's a shocking memo, but scroll down. I can't see. After relaying an informant's claim that the saucers had been found because the government's high-powered radar in the area had interfered with the controlling mechanism of the saucers, the memo ends simply by saying that no further evaluation was attempted concerning the matter by the FBI. I can tell you now. I can tell you now. I tell you who passed this information on. It was a guy called Sculger. He was the head of the OSI, Office of Special Investigations at the time, Air Force. And he passed it on to Guy Hottel. He passed it on to you know who. And I don't think this was any kind of it. Well, if it was a joke, it's a funny one. Very funny.
We've heard the high-powered radar story before, haven't we? Roswell was used in. And what is that one? The Aztec crash.
Hey, listen, I'm only putting it out there. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying.
I know nothing. Private Schultz.
I know nothing.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah, there you go.
1902. And what else? Entered FBI special agents. So was he a disruptor agent? 1934. That's CIA, the disruptors, isn't it? FBI, they probably have a different name for them. So yeah, it's a bit of bio. That might have been the end of this particular story, just another informal dead end. Let's actually get the reader to read out some of it, huh?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Let's see how many words it messes up.
Yeah, exactly.
That might have been the end of this particular story, just another informational dead end in the FBI files. But when we launched the vault in April 2011, some media outlets noticed the Hottel Memo and erroneously reported that the FBI had posted proof of a UFO crash at Roswell, New Mexico, and the recovery of wreckage and alien corpses. The resulting stories went viral, and traffic to the new vault soared. So what's the real story? A few facts to keep in mind. First, the Hottel Memo isn't new. It was first released publicly in the late 1970s and had been posted on the FBI website for several years prior to the launch of the vault. Second, the Hottel Memo is dated nearly 3 years after the infamous events in Roswell in July 1947. There is no reason to believe the two are connected. The FBI file on Roswell, another popular page, is posted elsewhere on the vault. Third, as noted in an earlier story, The FBI has only occasionally been involved in investigating reports of UFOs and extraterrestrials. For a few years after the Roswell incident, Director Hoover did order his agents at the request of the Air Force to verify any UFO sightings. That practice ended in July 1950, 4 months after the Hottel Memo, suggesting that our Washington field office didn't think enough of that flying saucer story to look into it. Finally, the Hottel Memo does not prove the existence of UFOs. It is simply a second or third-hand claim that we never investigated. Some people believe the memo repeats a hoax that was circulating at that time, but the Bureau's files have no information to verify that theory. Sorry, no smoking gun on UFOs. The mystery remains.
Now, that's laughable, because that's the FBI's final take on it. Nothing to see here, guys. Go home. It's okay. No UFOs.
So this is in 1950.
Interesting.
But when did
this is the genuine.
But when did the
this is
three?
document.
Hang on. When did the three crashes occur? Was it in 1950 or 47?
But we don't know if it was
The same incident. So Roswell could have been 3 saucer crashes then.
well, apparently, during from 1947 to 1949, there were several taken down.
Taken down with the radar.
Yes.
All right. I wonder what they're doing with the radar system, because it would have been microwave. Let's see. I don't know if we can find out. What radar frequency did they use in 1950? Unless it was something special they're mucking around with. History
Well,
of
maybe it was just something they.
electromagnetic.
My God, dare I say it, the aliens didn't think that was. We didn't account for.
100 megahertz.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe that frequency did disturb the propulsion system.
I don't know.
It's easily said. Surely they should have known that if they've got here in the first place. But
I don't think megahertz is really big enough, you know. 600 megahertz, yeah. I think
how the hell do you know? You weren't driving the damn thing, were you?
Yeah, I think you probably need to talk about terahertz. Microwave, that's gigahertz, isn't it? Microwave oven frequency. 2 megahertz, here you go. 2000 megahertz, which is 2 gigahertz, 2 and 2.5 gigahertz. Same as a home router. So if router.
But Paul, what bothers me more than anything about that memo is how the FBI played it down. It's that that old trick. Nothing to see here, guys. Go home now.
Yeah. It may not be the frequency so much, but the energy in the wave that's transmitting, of course. You can see how big it was. Okay. Yeah. I was hoping to find out all the different frequencies I used. Looks like it's going to be piles and piles of reading there.
No, there will be.
Yeah, so what's it trying to say here? I think it said it already, didn't it?
Well, I honestly don't think that Guy Hottel would have been going back to his boss saying this if there was no basis to the story. That's just my opinion.
50 foot in diameter. It's like standard UFO saucer sizes that people talk about. New Mexico, though, that was White Sands, is it? So have I got the right location?
Oh, it's a big place. It's a big desert, Paul.
But there's a proving ground there, right?
There was the White Sands.
I don't know if there was another one or not. Didn't they?
No, there was just White Sands proving ground, yeah, testing ground. They call it,
yeah,
I think,
they dropped bombs and stuff, didn't they? And did the where was
it was more testing the V2, the V1, and the V2 rockets, V2 rockets especially, yeah. Bomb down and all that, you know.
Yeah.
But nothing like this.
Yeah. So basically, the writing here is what the memo said. So yeah. Well, that does sort of prove that they're talking about UFOs crashing, doesn't it?
Well, if you put that together with the Sarbacher letter, I think there's quite convincing evidence that this quite possibly has been.
Right. Sarbacher. We did have it up on one of our live streams a long time ago. I can't remember how you spell his name now.
Oh, Robert Sarbacher.
Sarbacher? Or Becker? I thought it was something like that. Becker. I don't know. How do you spell it? Sarbacher, was it? So, here we go. Here we go. Confirms UFO crash reports.
There you go. Wow.
Lucky we got Google that can correct our spelling mistakes. Sarbacher. Oh yeah, so there's that famous memo. Memo written by Canadian government engineer Wilbert Smith concerning the September. Okay, it's the same year too. 1950, meeting with Sarbacher surfaced 3 decades later. This led to ufologists to Sarbacher to answer. This led ufologists to Sarbacher for answers. In answer to an inquiry, Sarbacher passed on what he remembered hearing about UFOs during his tenure scientific advisor in the Defense Department. Okay, so I suppose we can't actually read that. I think we had a version that we could actually read that though. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, it's not bad.
I know we've got a better copy somewhere. Where does it talk about crash retrievals? I know it talked about it there somewhere. Relating to my own something rather expertise, is it? Regarding recovered flying saucers. I had no association with any of the people involved in this recovery and have no knowledge regarding the dates of the recoveries. So again, it looks like it's talking about those 3 sources, right? 2 memos referring to the same thing.
Possibly. I don't think Sarbacher knew himself.
Okay, I think there's a better document out there though, but I'll post it on the side.
There's.
I know we've covered it before. I should have posted the link, shouldn't I? There we go. I haven't been reading the side, so hopefully everybody's behaving.
I think so.
Is Shelley there still? Or is she falling asleep?
Yeah, Shelley's good. Shelley's good.
Must be, what, late over there now. How are we doing for time? Must be closing to midnight, is it? Yeah. Asked about crash retrieval, Sarbacher said there were we'll just get it read it out actually. Because it's really hard to read when you got a blocked nose.
Well, I'll do it, Paul.
No, the readers does it. That's what we got the reader for.
Yeah.
A remarkable interview occurred in Washington, D.C., on September the 15th, 1950, but the content did not leak out until the early 1980s, when Canadian ufologist Arthur Bray found a memo by one of the participants, radio engineer Wilbert B. Smith of Canada's Department of Transport. The memo described a conversation with physicist Robert I. Sarbacher, a consultant with the U.S. Department of Defense Research and Development Board, RDB, at one of the regular meetings Sarbacher and other government scientists conducted with their Canadian counterparts. Asked about the crash rumors, Sarbacher said they were substantially correct. He said UFOs exist. We have not been able to duplicate their performance. All we know is, we didn't make them, and it's pretty certain they didn't originate on the Earth. The issue was so sensitive that it is classified 2 points higher even than the H-bomb. In fact, it is the most highly classified subject in the US government at the present time. Sarbacher refused to say more. Smith, who died in 1961, mounted a small, short-lived UFO investigation, Project Magnet, for his government. Through official channels he tried unsuccessfully to learn more than Sarbacher's cryptic remarks had revealed. After the memo surfaced, ufologists found a listing for Sarbacher in Who's Who in America, citing his impressive scientific, business, and educational credentials. When interviewed, Sarbacher said he had not personally participated in the UFO project, though he knew those who had, including RDB head Vannevar Bush, John von Neumann, and J. Robert Oppenheimer, three of America's top scientists in the 1940s and 1950s. He had read documents related to the project and on occasion had been invited to participate in Air Force briefings. There were reports that instruments or people operating these machines were also of very light weight, sufficient to withstand the tremendous deceleration and acceleration associated with their machinery, Sarbacher told an inquirer in 1983. I remember in talking with some of the people at the office that I got the impression these aliens were constructed like certain insects we have observed on Earth, wherein because of the low mass the inertial forces involved in operating at these instruments would be quite low. I still do not know why the high order of classification has been given and why the denial of the existence of these devices. Sarbacher could not recall where the crashes had taken place, but he did remember hearing of extremely light and very tough materials recovered from them. Sarbacher's story never varied, and he resisted the temptation to elaborate or speculate. All who interviewed him were impressed. Still, his story could not be verified, since the persons he named were all dead. Sarbacher himself died in the summer of 1986.
So, yeah.
You see, he had nothing to lose, did he?
Mm-hmm. So,
you know what? You have to take note of this. And several researchers, including Stanton Friedman, Alexandra Rogers, all got in touch with him, and he confirmed.
And
he never even said he was involved in the project, but he knew.
So he's not alive now, then.
Of course, he's not alive now, Paul.
Why can't I find a Wikipedia on him? Here we go. No.
He was a physicist, I believe, yeah.
There should be a wiki on him, sorry. And a photograph. You would have thought. Conspiracy theory. Well, why is it conspiracy theory, though? It's just saying there quite plainly that it's a UFO, that it crashed, and that the aliens were insect-based. That's what he's saying there, wasn't it? Insect bodies that can withstand the machine inertia. I was trying to find a picture of him. Let's have a look at images. Here we go. We got some better pictures of memos here. Dark Journalist has done it. Yeah, that's alien there. Scott. No. So is that the one? Was it the Aztec crash? Let's see. God. UFO Center. Stanton Freeman. That's all sorts of things on that page. Oh, might be it here, is it? 1948. Oh, that's the Aztec New Mexico crash. Could it be related to that one, maybe? Didn't they say that?
Yeah, the Aztec crash was 1948, yes.
But that one was said to be a fabricated story by the two metal detector guys, wasn't it? Is that the right one? Or have I got the wrong story?
Man, Aztec is smoke and mirrors all over the place, you know. And you know what? I think there's something to it. But I really think.
Was that the guy that was selling the metal detectors that could detect gold better or something? Was that the one, or was that some other one I'm thinking of?
It was an old detecting machine. It was. Yeah, Silas Newton.
Was that the one of the Aztec though?
Yes.
Okay, so I have got the right one. Who's that? Oh, here he is. There's a picture of him. Sarbacher confirms UFO crash rumors. So we just read that. UFOs exist and we have not been able to duplicate their performance. So we just read that out before. Smith, who died in 1961.
Yeah, Project Magnet, that's interesting. I mean, that's a subject of its own.
So what the guy's saying down the side here. One like that, I don't know. So thinks it's disinformation. I think they don't like too much conspiracies on there, so they delete them off. It's not scrolling up for some reason. It's being crazy here.
Well, yeah, they're telling you basically the government is lying. They're not saying we are conspiracy theorists, Paul.
Okay, the UFO that hits the ground, we've sort of debunked that one, haven't we, Robert? That was a two-stage rocket launch, and
White Sands.
Yeah, the one that crashes into the sand and bounces and then explodes.
Hold on, is Wes? Well, Wes isn't stupid. Yeah, let's have a look. Flies about 60 feet. Then it's ground again and explodes into pieces.
Yeah, I've debunked that quite a few times. Okay. Yeah.
I think that was second stage
That's what I said. I think they called it a missile test. It went wrong and it come down and bounced off and then exploded. But from the side view, it does look like a flying saucer, though. But that's the problem with 2D. You know, you haven't got a top view. You see that on a lot of UFO documentaries, you know, as an intro or something. So yeah, what were we talking about here anyway? You've gone again, have you? What's happened? We have lost Robert. What's it say here? It seems to be no lay. What's that mean?
Hello, Paul. Hello.
Detected noise coming from your microphone. Well, we're not getting noise. You're not getting any noise from my microphone, are you? We still can hear you, Robert. I don't know what that message was about. Everybody's hearing all right in the side chat?
246 810.
Looks like
108642.
It does seem a bit delayed, I must admit.
It don't matter.
Something going on. Let me just reset the mixer. Just in case. Okay. Hello. Hello. No.
Hello, Paul.
Just seeing a wee bit delayed there. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's recording all right though. Sound is good. Okay, so what else were we going to look up? I think that was about it, wasn't it?
I kind of. Well,
we've got to sort of wrap up
it's
soon.
kind of
Actually,
interesting. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you want to wrap up soon, Paul, and I do too. But
this is not part of your Sunday UFO cases, is it?
No, it's not at all.
Okay.
That's a home thing.
Okay, that's all right then.
And we're gonna have woo on steroids when it comes to that. Okay, but I'd like to tell people when the CIA was created, when it was founded. Come on, you should know this, Paul, off the top of your head.
No, I never keep dates and stuff like that in my head. Got other things to remember. CIA, when the CIA was created, let's see. Well, we don't need to create CIA. It have to be to do with intelligence gathering from Russia. So it would have to. So it
happened to be in 1947.
You reckon it was set up in 1947?
I don't think so.
No, it had to be way before then. But wasn't it called?
Okay. Central Intelligence Agency.
It's got to be 1900.
No.
No.
It was the OSS then. No, it wasn't even alive then.
Let's see. The FBI was around when Tesla was. That's 1920s. So it must be coming up to around about then, because there would have been espionage for war, intelligence, and all that. CIA.
Central Intelligence Agency was created.
Set up. See if it. What's it say there? Set up global 1950? No. Oh damn, my eyes are on blurry, I'm afraid. 1947? No. Let's have
yes.
I read something there. 2 dates. Oh yeah, where does it say? I have to zoom in because I can't see very good at the moment.
I think you have to zoom out now for everyone to see because it was
formed in 1947. How about that? I would have thought it would have been way sooner. But maybe
yeah, look at the... Whoa, Paul, stop. Yeah? The Roswell crash
was before this.
September the 8th.
And that was June, wasn't it?
That was July.
July.
Didn't take them long, did it?
Yeah. And FBI, FBI's got to be around for a lot longer than that then. What was the before?
No, the FBI. To be honest, Paul, I don't really know when the FBI was formed myself.
What was the organization before CIA though?
Yeah, it was the OSS, Office of Special Services.
1900, I said. I was pretty close. 1920s, I said FBI, Tesla.
Yeah, but but the FBI was just a criminal investigation thing. It wasn't intelligence.
Yeah, it says 1908.
1908.
July as well.
That's good.
Look at that, July. Surprise, surprise. Lots of stuff happens in July.
Yeah, well, you got the year badly wrong, haven't you?
Okay, so what happened to what was before CIA? History lesson, guys. OSS. Is that what you said?
Yeah. You know what? I messed up there. I said special services. It was strategic services. Oh God, my bad.
Back to school with Robert. Okay, so that was formed in 1942. That makes sense because it was wartime.
Yeah.
And look, it's also in June, July. September, dissolved in September after the war. And then it was replaced by CIA 2 years later. Very interesting.
Yeah, and, well, then we had the NSA.
NSA. So, need a flowchart for all this.
And Kennedy brought in DIA, which opened a whole new can of worms. But oh jeez, we're gonna go over this next time. Yeah.
I'm doing all sorts of
because
weird...
we're doing presidents and UFOs.
Okay, the NSA was 52 after
there you go.
CIA. Why do they need all these different departments though? Why can't it all be done in one department?
And this is where things get hidden, you know. And if you really want, because these guys don't get along. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. We've all heard that before, of course, haven't we? But that's really the case. We don't even get on each other.
No, they don't talk
to
each other. So if they've got
information, they're not sharing the information.
I think they have to since 9/11 though. Yeah, but I think they have to after all that 9/11 business because they weren't sharing. They're sort of competing with each other.
No. That rivalry between those agencies, these alphabet agencies, it will always go on, Paul.
Anyway, I think we've done a dash on that for now.
Yeah.
So I just want to wrap up on this last one, which is a new UFO channel run by a female, a blonde, in the 20s, I think, called All Things Exist, Nevada. Now, she's got this video up, so I just have to reload it because it's gone crazy. Okay, there we go. And hey presto, I think my comments got deleted. Telling it what it was it? Or was it under Shelley's? So might be there. Oh, she deleted my comment. Right. Shelley. Oh no, it's still there. Whew. I thought she might be one of these serial comment deleters. So anyway, we'll play this video under fair use and I'll do some analysis on it. It's got some strange sound effect in it. Sounds like someone blowing into a toilet bowl. It's not very big, as you can see. So it's got one of these home security cams like we all have on the house, which are really crappy video. Unless someone comes up close to it, you can't really tell what their face looks like. So what do you think it is, guys? Do you think it's a UFO making a toilet bowl sound over the top of the house on a crappy security cam with a mic pickup intercom system? Okay, so let's do a zoom in on that. Okay, so you can see it looks like a triangle shape to it. You can see it's really low pixel quality, and it's obviously giving off some heat from lights. Kind of looks like a plane, doesn't it? Moving through the sky there. So this is kind of crap. We've got another channel putting up. A lot of the videos are dodgy, but anyway, I actually have done some quick video analysis on it.
Paul, can I leave now? Thank you all for watching and listening.
Yeah, I'll be wrapping up now. So my
K-pop.
best match for this one was like a jet, maybe could even be a commercial jet. You can see here you got this. I'll just close that down there and make that bigger again. There we go. So overexposed jet lights, Doppler jet engine sound effect. You can hear it going as it's flown away. So you're putting it up on the UFO channels, but insulting, really, isn't it? So you can see I've overlaid the signature. You can see here's a little tail bit, which is up with this kind of exhaust, and of course the shape of the wings and those cone where they got landing lights or whatever sort of matches up, you see. So it doesn't take too much to debunk that one. Let's have a look again. But yeah, she's got a lot of other videos up there. Looks like a new channel. 100 subscribers. And there's a picture over there. Yep. So I'm not too sure what her game is, whether she's a crystal seller or what. So it's sort of got a crazy web page here. A web thing. Location, United States. She's only got a Twitter account. My own porch cam videos. Weird sky activity. Yeah, planes. Planes and insects is what you normally catch on those security cameras. No high definition. So, yeah. Let's see. That one there. That can't be very big. 6 seconds. Hey, that looks like a plane, doesn't it? That one looks like a passenger jet one, though. There's just 3 lights on long exposure. Landing lights and 2 wing lights. And you can't see the shape of the plane, obviously. So that one's a clear example that she lives near the airport. Another Steve Barone. Maybe it's his wife, I don't know. Looks a bit too young. Here's a picture of her. I don't know if you recognize her or not. Well, anyway. I don't know if there's any ones that look like insects, but it could be here. What's that one? Oh yeah, there we go. There's an insect that looks like a moth. Moth, that one. Coming close to the camera, going away. Looks like there's a light here of some kind that the moth will be attracted to. Meow, moth. Did anyone say that it was an insect to her on that one? Probably me, probably. Not there. Awesome, I love it. Yeah. Yes, I like to meditate. There we go. I'd like to meditate with you. What's your address? Okay, what's this one here? What? I don't know. Do you know? Yes, we will. Is that the one we just looked at? Here we go. Oh. I think it was an insect, was it? Next to the IR camera. Yeah, it's got to be insect, isn't it? Yep. Spider web, was it? I saw there. I don't know. Just rubbish, isn't it? What else we got? Large UFO. Let's have a look at that one. I wonder if Tyler will ask if he can use some of her videos on his channel. So what do we got here? I didn't see anything. Was it a flicker? Yeah, flicker. Insects. Must be something she's got better here, surely. UFO drone. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, that's one we looked at before. Is that the same one? What's that one there? 30 seconds. At least that's a bit longer. Oh, there we go. What is it? A bug? Why won't it scroll up? Is that all we got? Let's scroll up. Hang on. What's going on here? No, that's top. Strange size video. What's happened? That can't be right, surely. It must be. Didn't see anything in it though. That apart from that one. Looks a bit like what we looked at with Steve Barone with the thing going past the screen. But this one looks like it's not a nice cylinder shape. You can see it looks like it's rolling shutter. You can see it's in 2 parts. Which you get with these CMOS sensors with infrared filter over top. You can see it's actually 2 parts to it as it's moving faster than the camera can process it. So that's some sort of insect giving off some heat. So yeah, that's basically it for today, I think, guys. I was going to actually open up for free for all, but Robert's chewed up the time there. But yeah, that was good. I think that was good for a new Saturday live. So what's these guys saying before I run off? Spot on. Hey, Heathcliff. Is he Heathcliff? How is he? Health clear. Oh, right, health clear. So I told you my eyes are bad. I thought it was Heathcliff in here from Lions Ground. Health care. Which does say that. What are you talking about? Paul, you have done a video on the TEFA, isn't it? Yeah, I did, but I never got around to completing it. I was actually trying to find... It takes a long time to create path analysis, so I was overlaying it and see how it moves. But according to Il from MUFON, who's not a CAA operative, he's an average nurse by day, and he does UFO cases in the evening and weekends. But at early morning, of course, he looks at all the new cases coming in, and according to him, no cases in California at least have gone missing. So what's going on in other states in MUFON, I don't know. Maybe there is someone that's deleting stuff, who knows. But doesn't mean that all people are bad in MUFON. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, what was the topic I was going to say now? I forgot. What was the topic? TIFA, that's right. He was talking to an engineer that worked on the NASA experiment, and he said he read in the manual about these O-ring washers that had the little cut in the edge that was used on that particular experiment, and he reckons there's a whole bunch of them that broke off and flew into space, and they were spinning around, and some were changing directions because of being heated up by the solar wind, and it doesn't take much, black rubber, I suppose. Solar wind hitting it, changing direction. It kind of looked like it was little UFOs flying around though, little critters, but it's hard to know, really, But yeah, he said when he saw it on TV, he recognised the washers straight away. And I said, oh, can you actually find that document? Because that would be really handy. And he never got back to me with the document. But yeah. I think it might be a family relative that works for NASA or something. A nephew or something, or a friend. I can't remember now. It was a couple of years ago. We also looked at the SDS, that was called the SDS-75 mission. You can Google it. So that was the TEFA incident. And the SDS-48 was the other one I analysed, with the missile being fired by what a lot of UFO people were saying was an experimental laser being fired or missile being fired at a UFO. So go and check out that video if you've not seen it. I go through the whole analysis of it, path analysis, and yeah, I was a bit surprised at my conclusion. I was hoping that one was going to be a legit UFO, and it didn't turn out to be the case. But yeah, go and have a watch of it. So yeah, I think you'll find that the best sightings, generally the people don't capture the video footage. It's multiple witnesses, you know, husband and wife, see a silver object and then shoot off vertically, disappears, that sort of thing. Or TR-3B hovers overhead and blocks out the starlight. But yeah, they never think about getting it on camera. So there's a lot of cases like that. You know, well, I guess when you think about it, if you're looking at this UFO and you're trying to look at an app on your phone, right, if it doesn't come up instantly, and then you look up, it's gone, you're going to be kicking yourself because you want to see, you want to get in all the details in your head, looking at, rather than looking for the camera app on your phone. I think they're making it quicker so you can get the camera app up from a key press now, isn't it? So you can just hold down a button on the side while you're looking at the UFO, and then the camera app pops up. But there's so many things you got to tap on those. You got to switch it to camera or picture mode, and I always find it really frustrating using it as a camera. I think we need to wear GoPros on a band on the head, so when we're looking up to the sky, we're seeing it, and it's also being recorded. Hopefully, less UFOs interfering it with EMF or something like that. Tax dollars. I want to know where our tax dollars are going. Well, probably on the war machine, more than likely, and weapon research. We'll probably find out in another 20 years about the Nimitz being these advanced drones. Is that something on my screen? I can see a white dot there. I'm not sure if it's part of this program or not. But anyway, I better wrap up, guys. I've got to get going. What's the time? Yeah, 5:15. It's been good. I think we covered quite a lot today. Yeah, just don't troll me, hey? We're trying to be a serious research thing here. I did give opportunity to those ones that trolled me to come on and talk about their sightings, but instead they decided to try and destroy me instead. So, yeah, they can go back to Tyler's channel as far as I'm concerned. And the serious people can come here. He was blabbing, oh, you only got 2,000 subs. Well, what does it matter about subs? What matters is about the people that watch it and people that have the brains. And then he bragged about making lots of money too. And I said, well, I used to get a lot of contracts that were worth millions of dollars as well. So what? Money is money. Can't be bought, some of us, like some people. Well, Tyler tried to buy people. But he hasn't tried to bribe me, and he'll be shit out of luck. Because I'm not interested in money. I'm interested in the truth. Okay, so let's kick the end screen credits here. I'll just say good night first before I do that. Good night. See if I can type it. I'll tell you what, my eyes are really bad today. I have good days and bad days. Good night. Thanks for watching. Like and share. So what we need is more people promoting the best episodes that we do around, and then we'll get more people joining us on the side chat and whatnot. Good night, Robert. OP, Snipes, Clayton. Who else we got? Shelley. All the regulars now, eh? Tommy, I think was there. Super Susanator. That sounds like a scary thing. She's Black Ops, I reckon. She's a fembot. That's the Kiwi humour there. Giddy Lee. What's Giddy Lee on about there? Tyler. Let's see. Didn't see much said there, so I must have gone past it. Okay. I think I covered everybody. Oh, you've been chatting on the side a lot while I've been blabbing. Anyway. Alright, let's wind it down. Good night. Thank you, guys. Thanks for liking. It helps. And comments help a lot more actually. People can read the comments and see that it's worth watching. People need to use topics, the description, the topic list, so they can skim to what part they want to watch. I normally put most of it in there. But I have to add Robert's bit when he joined on there, and of course that other thing called All Things Hello, or whatever it was. Hopefully you can hear me over the music. And we'll see you tomorrow with Robert's show, so make sure you're there. It's not the same time, it's a bit earlier. 1 PM, not 5 PM for Pacific.